Lahamo was a young girl who lived in a small, remote village that was surrounded by towering peaks and lush valleys. Was a place of breathtaking beauty, but life there was far from idyllic. Lahamo's days were filled with hardship, her spirit weighed down by the struggles of her family. Lahamo's father, Dorze, was a drunkard who spent most of his days in a haze of cheap liquor. He had once been a hard-working man, but the loss of his eldest son in a landslide had shattered him. Now, he drowned his sorrows in alcohol, leaving the burden of the family on Lahamo's frail shoulders. Her mother, Yangchen, worked tirelessly to support the family, taking on odd jobs in the village and tending to their small plot of land. Despite her exhaustion, Yangchen never complained, her love for her daughter giving her the strength to carry on. Lahamo, just 19, was the glue that held the family together. She woke before dawn to fetch water from the icy stream, cooked meals over a smoky fire, and tended to the few goats they owned. Her hands were calloused, her back ached, and her heart was heavy with the weight of her responsibilities. She longed for a life beyond the endless cycle of chores and her father's drunken rages, but hope seemed as distant as the snow-capped peaks that loomed over her village. One crisp autumn morning, as Lahamo walked to the market to sell her mother's hand-woven shawls, she noticed a stranger in the village. He was tall, with sharp features and a confident stride that set him apart from the villagers. His name was Tenzin, and he had come from the city to trade goods. Unlike the men in her village, Tenzin spoke with eloquence and charm, his words weaving tales of distant lands and opportunities beyond the mountains. Lahamo was captivated. She found herself drawn to him, his presence a breath of fresh air in her monotonous life. They began to meet in secret, their conversations filled with laughter and dreams. Tenzin listened to her struggles, his eyes filled with sympathy and admiration for her strength. He spoke of taking her away from the village, of a life where she wouldn't have to worry about her father's drunkenness or her mother's exhaustion. Lahamo began to dream of a future with him, her heart swelling with hope.